welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys come in with just 1 loss on their record, 8-1 through 9 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down. Got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Look at this defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Arkansas, getting the start here, their rookie quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they will tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here now a 3rd down and 8. They'll set up to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's 4th down.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gonzalez. And out across midfield down to the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
2nd and 6.
Up the middle they go. Gonzalez. 3rd and 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gonzalez. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also letting the runners get missed too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Gonzalez. He will push his way down to about the 14.
14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They run the option on 2nd down. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Here's Archer from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And his kick is good. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
So nice run there, but negated by the illegal block in the back.
Yeah, and on that type of a play as a receiver, you just want to kind of hold your guy up on the outside, do a little stop blocking with him. But this time, got a little too aggressive, and out came the flag.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
He'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Hands it off out of the gun. Just past him at the 45. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll go with the keeper. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. Now back to throw. That is caught. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice spin into some open field. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree because...
And this is picked up by the defense. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost them.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Second and 1. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So first and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Toronto.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Second and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Toronto first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little hot pass here. And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage. Now, after the loss, they'll have to navigate a second and 17. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard.
16 yards.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Toronto in possession of the football as they go to work on a first and goal. They're going to look to throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
The 6-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, They seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Archer. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Back to throw. Archer. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Has some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5.
2nd and 5. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of...
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. So that CD, that was impressive. He got out of 3, maybe 4 tackles there on his way to the end zone.
And a lot of times when you break a tackle or slip a tackle, it actually slows you down. That's what we were taught. If you don't make the play, make him stop his feet so someone else can get there and tackle him. But not here. He just kept right on going.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. And discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Back
second.
to throw is Archer. From the gun, he'll throw. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 2-yard gain.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. A big play there. 63 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Archer. There's a short one complete to Harris. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Archer now from the gun on 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 31 yards on the punt there. And that will come the offense as they take over. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
And they'll go on the ground. Oh, that is is well read on the backside, and he'll be met well behind the line of scrimmage. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Finding space at the 40. A solid stiff arm. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So they bring out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Now a first carry for the fullback. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a give right side. It's Gonzalez. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Two things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. Archer. Over the middle, complete. It's Young. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Archer. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Archer. Throw left side, complete. That's Barnett. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
23-yard line.
Looking to throw. Archer. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Back to throw again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thank you. The rain, if anything, maybe intensified while you were covering the halftime report. We'll see how these two coaching staffs want to approach this 2nd half to come. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Inside the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
The safety position continues to evolve into a bigger role in run defense than in the past. They certainly love to have him drop down and get aggressive in bringing ball carriers down behind the line of scrimmage. Not many bigger stops than that one right there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. Toronto's offense ready to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
That's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. But he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. That kind of looked like a defense fed up by being gashed in the running game all night.
Yeah, and imagine their coach saying, if you're fed up on that play, where were you the rest of the time? What took you so long? But flip it over to the offensive side. They've been dominating this thing, and to finally have a play go against them, that's not something that's going to make them feel very good this evening.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together. Now Archer throwing to start the drive. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff up the middle. Gonzalez. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Archer. He finds his man. Complete. It's Young. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off play action. Archer. He finds his man. Complete. That's Barnett.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Up the middle they go. Gonzalez. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
Archer from the gun on 3rd down. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
They'll take over.
This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 187 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
18 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. Nice pickup. 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
10 more there and another first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Toronto first down.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 19-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy.
5-yard touchdown. And this offense continues to pour it on.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The RPO, he completes it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Gonzalez. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 9. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Archer. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harrington. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
The 2nd down pass.
3rd down and 1.
To number 13. A gain of 11. Makes it 3rd and 1.
Up the middle they go. Harrington. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll drop to throw. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
A good return there, 17 yards. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. So we stop for no gain, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Gonzalez. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 9. Off the play fake. Archer. He finds his man. Complete. That's Young. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's another first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
On the scramble. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Looking to throw. Archer. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Well, nothing complicated about that. That's old school power football.
And effective. And that's the key to everything, right? Sometimes we try and do too many things. Just hand it to the big guy and let him go forward.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Team 27.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They'll run on first down. It's Harrington. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. So from the 37, here's second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
A 7-yard gain. And the Toronto
Here's Campbell. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
They run the counter. Harrington. And he stopped immediately there.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Archer. He finds his man, complete. It's Kramer. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Now they go screen. It's complete. Fights loose. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
2nd and a yard at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw. Archer. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go. Gonzalez. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Touchdown! From 17 yards out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hans team able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. And his numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively.
2nd and 5.